ha ha ho ho hi ha ha. ऐ दिल है मुश्किल जीना यहाँ, जरा हट के जरा बच के, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान. कहीं बिल्डिंग, कहीं ट्राम में, कहीं मोटर, कहीं मिलता है यहाँ सब कुछ, एक मिलता नहीं दिल. कहीं बिल्डिंग, कहीं ट्राम में, कहीं मोटर, कहीं मिलता है यहाँ सब कुछ, एक मिलता नहीं दिल. इंसान का नहीं कहीं नाम और निशान, जरा हट के जरा बच के, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान. दिल मुश्किल जीना यहाँ, जरा हट के जरा बच के, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान.
We break into mobile homes, we go to sleep to shake a pill, never wake up on our own. And that's the way we get by, so the way we get by. Oh, that's the way we get by, so the way we get by. We go out in stormy weather, we rarely practice discern. We make love to some weird sin, we seek out the taciturn. And that's the way we get by, so the way we get by. All that.
I remember in the plane putting my coat on, and my father was like, "Iski koi zarurat nahi hai." And I was like, "But Daddy, we have to put our coat on." And then we approached and we got onto the stairs, right? That'll lead you out of the plane, and there was this gust of hot air. I was like, "Shh."
कराची में पैदा मैं ऐसे यहाँ पर ही मर जाएंगे.
I am born in Kenya, and I have also lived in Sweden. I have lived in Canada, and then I came to Karachi because I had an opportunity to work with Arakan Education Service in 1988-89.
If you took anybody who lives in Karachi and you asked them, they would come up with which is sort of a paradoxical answer. They love it, they hate it.
I think Karachi has lost some of its original look, where you could go out at any time in the night without fearing. Lots and lots of little restaurants or dhabas, as we call them.
So I see a lot of people, they decide to leave the city. And yes, at some point in your life you think, do you want to live here or not? But for me, Karachi has become my home.
I started living here in 1988-89, and in those days the only major overpass kind of a bridge was the Clifton Bridge. Today Karachi is full of overpasses and underpasses.
I hate Clifton. I hate Clifton. My dream is to live in Nazmabad number 3, where you have Nazmabad was the first planned neighborhood in Karachi, and if you go there today, you'll see it has better roads than Clifton, and the houses are really old, and they have very good cross ventilation. There are high ceilings and the double doors and the. I expect I could get raped, at least, in Karachi. I expect that I will have a gun, a mobile phone snatching at some point. And I expect, depending on, because of my dad or whatever, you could get kidnapped. I sometimes go to places and you figure a stray bullet's going to just go like whizzing around and hit you. So you expect these things. The key to living in Karachi is not to live with fear, which is what a lot of people do. If you're afraid, that's it. You're living a half life, a very impoverished life. So you have to, you have to steel yourself to just realize, okay, it is a dangerous city. No more than maybe New York or.
कराची के तो वैसे ही हालात खराब है, आए दिन हालात खराब ही रहते हैं। जब हड़ताल हो जाए तो हम लोग को पैदल आना पड़ता है फिर घरों से।
घर वाले
हम लोग के घर सुल्तानाबाद में, और सुल्तानाबाद से हम लोग पैदल आएंगे यहाँ पे। हम लोग को हर हाल में ज़ैबिस में पहुँचना होता है, क्योंकि ज़ैबिस खुला होता है हड़तालों में भी।
कहीं भी नहीं जाते हैं, डरते हुए सिर्फ काम पर आते हैं, काम से सीधा घर चले जाते हैं। कराची को अगर बदलना है तो सर जी दहशतगर्दी खत्म करते हैं, महंगाई खत्म करते हैं, हम लोग तो तभी खुश हैं। गरीब आदमी तो इसलिए खुश है कि महंगाई खत्म हो जाए।
This is one way in which people are trying to send messages about their dissatisfaction. I think it's very unfortunate, but it's something that unfortunately we'll have to live with. There are times when you know that some parts of Karachi are in a lot of difficulties, and yet in the rest of Karachi things are as though nothing is wrong. So that is a paradoxical situation. In more recent times, good cinema houses. So I think that's a good outlet. But unfortunately, those are also only for people who can really afford.
I'm very happy that the atrium has opened up. I think it's a space where kids of all different backgrounds can go, sit side by side, shoulder to shoulder, and watch a movie. So there was these mullah party types in Twilight, there was a group of them with beards still here, and they're sitting and they're watching Twilight, and I was like, that is like awesome.
These are, good restaurants, of which I think Karachi has plenty, and it's fantastic food here.
Ailanto by Nahid Mashukala is great. I also like going to, there's this place in Gulshan where you get really good green tea, master juice. There's a process of discovery. The other day we went to Burns Road. There's the beach, which is, I think, one of the great unifiers. Everybody goes to the beach. I prefer the French beach because of the color of the water. I think a lot of people need to get out, to go to the beach a lot more. There are a lot of inner city kids who don't have the transport to go to the beach, which is sad. I don't understand the dance party in the house scene. Like, I have never been to them, and I just think it's kind of sad. But I understand that that's the way it is when you're in your O levels or A levels. There's cricket in the street. I like going out with friends to eat, or we'll park our car and go through a walk down Imagina Road at night. And it has fantastic architecture. That's entertainment for me, going out and finding places and discovering places. I like high-end sort of stuff as well, and I like really like low-end stuff. I started journalism in 2000 after I graduated, and I was lucky enough to interact with people in the newsroom who were from different parts of Karachi. And the reason why I interacted with them is because they were men in a newsroom, in the Daily Times newsroom, and I was the only girl there. And they said, "Teen hatti, aap to wahan nahi ja sakti." Maine kaha tumhari maan ki, As a girl, the restrictions that are placed on you, they chafe. They start upsetting you. A lot of girls don't challenge that. They find it difficult to challenge it. Like a girl's she feels the need to cover up, for example. Like, I don't wear a dupatta to work. Or I go anywhere in Karachi. I've been to Kati Pahari without a dupatta, and I sat there at Pathan ki chai ka hotel, and I didn't have a dupatta, and it was fine. But you need to know how to do that, and you need to decide. So Karachi is closed off to a lot of women from certain classes. Every class has some neighborhood that is closed off to it. And it's not that you can't go there, you can go there, but you have to have the guts to do it. You have to decide, I'm going to go.
बात ये कि यहाँ के कारोबार अच्छा है, इधर कारोबार बहुत है। सही। लोग आते बाहर से इधर कारोबार करने के लिए। ठीक।
Karachi in those days had one major supermarket, and that was Aga's. Today you've got plenty of supermarkets. You've got malls that probably are better than malls in United States, Canada and Britain. So I really think that Karachi has moved in many directions, and some of it is very positive, some of it maybe not so positive. But hey, that's part of Karachi. You have to like it. If you want to stay here, you have to like it.
बुरा दुनिया को है कहता, ऐसा भोला तो न बन, जो है करता वो है भरता है यहाँ का ये चलन। दादागीर नहीं चलने की यहाँ, ये है बॉम्बे, ये है बॉम्बे, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान।
ऐ दिल है मुश्किल जीना यहाँ, जरा हट के जरा बच के, ये है बॉम्बे मेरी जान।
ऐ दिल है आसान जीना यहाँ, सुनो मिस्टर सुनो बंधु, ये है बॉम्बे